Barge sits in the middle of the Caloosahatchee. You can see part of it right there. The barge started taking on water near Jaycee Park, leaking fuel into the river. Wing News reporter Jolina Esperto got a chance to hop on a boat and get a closer look at it. So, Jolina, what did you see while out on the water?
Russ, I got to see a small chunk of that sunken barge. Now, it is about 2 miles north into the Caloosahatchee River here. It's between the Veterans Bridge and the Cape Coral Bridge. It's about 7 feet deep in that part of the water where the boat is, and it's where a lot of boaters just zoom by. So Captain Kyle Bonnell with Cruise and Tiki's in Cape Coral told me this is really where the importance of boaters staying in their channel comes in. Boaters beware. This sunken barge can become a lot worse of a mess than it looks. In a split second, this barge began to take on water and capsized. Now, this can be a serious hazard for any boater that comes out here. You see this sunken barge here. It is marked by this orange buoy, at least, so people can see it a little more. It used to only be marked by that tiny yellow one you see a little farther out from it.
Boats are just left, and you know, if they're just kind of left and abandoned, there's really no precaution for other people's safety because they just want to get rid of it. So I have seen incidents happen where there was a collision or things of that nature.
Captain Kyle Bonnell is with Cruise and Tiki's Cape Coral. He's steered boats professionally for years, and he's seen stuff like this before, but the average recreational boater has not.
You know, if you see anything discolored or anything that's in the water that you might think may be floating, you know, you always want to take precaution and slow down.
The people on the barge were rescued, and vacationers on the tour boat from New Jersey had a rescue story of their own.
We came across an abandoned person who was kayaking, and he fell off, and boats were just whipping right past him and not helping him. He could have been killed.
You guys saved him?
We saved him.
Now, high tide, of course, can make that part of the sunken barge in there more difficult to see. Of course, boating in the dark could too. There's even some tours in the dark. Now, I am told that FWC and the Coast Guard have contained the fuel spill from the sunken barge and the crash, and FWC is working with the owners of the barge to get it removed. Once we know when that is, we'll be sure to let you know. I'm reporting live in Cape Coral. Jolina Esperto, Wink News.